You see it yet? Hi.
Yeah.
Let me go share it. Hi, squad is in the building. Yes, squad is in the building. And I gotta get my life in order. I gotta everything on social media, honey. You know how y'all get. Y'all didn't tell the Twitter people. Y'all didn't tell the Facebook people. What's up, squad? Zills, you still on the phone? Yes, no, maybe. That was so funny. Did he just hang up on me? Oh, Twitter, tweets. ATLien. What's up, squad? I see y'all in the building. Zills is in the house. Okay, Jenna got us. Let me wait a few seconds for the people to troll on in. To troll on in. Let me put on the Facebook while we waiting. While we is waiting. Zills, put the link in there of the post we're about to talk about. The Bobby Brown post. You know, Bobby Brown a little bit perturbed right now. On YouTube. About Kanye West buying that Whitney Houston photo for Pusha-T's album cover. Publish. What is up? Thank you so much. Oh my God, I got a super chat already. Wait a minute. Squad, outspoken. Okay, I see you. Squad in the house. Okay, so just put the link in the post. Okay, so apparently Bobby Brown is a little perturbed about Kanye. And let me just, me, I'm just going to go ahead and read the post. Hold on. Let me find it. Word on the curb is that Bobby Brown is looking for Kanye West. And if he ever catches up with him, it will not be pretty. Page 6 is reporting that 90s R&B legend is pissed off that West, age 40, used a 2006 snapshot of Whitney Houston's drug paraphernalia riddled bathroom as the cover art for Pusha T's album Daytona. Bobby Brown in a Rolling Stone interview said, why would he post that on his album cover? I mean, that's really disgusting that he would do that. Brown says that West, who reportedly paid $85,000 to license the photo, will feel the wrath of the New Edition legend next time he sees him. Bobby says, that is in really bad taste. Something should happen to Kanye. He's already crazy. I knew that when I first met him. Now he's pushing the bar a little bit. Brown continued, he needs somebody to slap him up or something, and I'm just the person to do it. Bobby said, I am just the person to slap. I said in the post, I would pay. I want to see Bobby and his beer belly fighting Kanye and his liposuction tummy. That would be the fight to see. And first of all, I love me some Bobby Brown. Like, I love me some King Bobby. I love him. Y'all love him too. But Bobby can't tell nobody that they wrong. Do you know how much wrong Bobby did? I'm like, wait, wasn't Bobby's sister or somebody who actually took the picture? Like, what is you mad about, Bobby? Like, are you mad that some of your needles was in there? Like, I'm trying to figure out what Bobby is pissed off about, because maybe Bobby is mad that he didn't get any of the damn money. The 85,000, however much that Kanye paid, maybe that's Bobby's issue. Bobby is pissed. Bobby said he gonna slap Kanye if he ever sees him again. And then the nerve of Bobby to say, I always knew he was crazy. Bobby. Bobby. Bobby, can somebody like Bobby always knew that Kanye was crazy. They probably was hanging out together, tooting and booting and doing like how you gonna say you knew Kanye was crazy when you crazy? You right, original didn't crazy recognize crazy. Like who is Bobby? Bobby is saying I think Bobby is saying this to promote running Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. I mean, you know, since Ralph and Johnny gone, Bobby needs y'all to go buy them tickets to the Ralph running Bobby, Ricky, and Mike tour. That's why I keep laughing about that. Because the only way I remember it is to hear Cool It Now in my head. Running Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. If I love a girl, cares who you like, cool it. So I'm really just amazed that Bobby would even go there because, yeah, Bobby's publicist had to have set that up. And to sing it in Rolling Stone magazine, come on now, he got to sell some. I think he's trying to sell some barbecue sauce or something because you know Bobby got that new barbecue sauce he trying to sell. And he got kids. He got more kids now. Y'all talking about Brigitte Nelson having kids at 50? Hell, Bobby had kids at 48, 49. And the baby, like, he got two of them. So what you talking about? What are you talking about? So yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I want Kanye to say something. They both crazy. You know when two crazy people start to fight, and that is the fight of the century. I want somebody to be on there going, World Star, World Star. When Bobby and Kanye meet up in like Vegas somewhere. Like they walking down the strip. They're like, is that Kanye over there? I would pay money. Y'all need to get on that. Y'all promoters and stuff, y'all need to get on that and get Bobby and Kanye in the ring. Because when Bobby and Kanye get together, ooh, that's gonna be a fight for y'all ass. Oh yeah, Zills is in the house. I want to congratulate Zills. I'm changing the subject, y'all. I'm changing the subject, y'all. For getting 100 subscribers on YouTube. Yay, Zills, for doing nothing. Doing nothing. What y'all following Zills for? Zills don't do nothing on YouTube, but moderate. So, but yeah, if you want to read the entire post of Bobby Brown and about the bathroom, and you can see the bathroom photo before and after, and what was in the sink and what was on the dang counter. There was some Budweiser in there and some Marlboro. No, they look like Newports. You know that was Newports. It wasn't about 2-3 cartons of Newports. Lots of ashes, probably a few needles and stuff. You know, if you ever want to see what's in the picture, it's on the site. It's also on Pusha-T's album cover, but I have both of them on there. But yeah, Bobby really in his feelings, and I'm just trying to figure out what's gonna happen. What is going to happen? See, I didn't want to go there with the whole Bobby Christina thing because, you know, it's still touchy. It feels like it's too soon, but it's been like, what, 3 years, 3 or 4 years now. But, yeah, Bobby got a lot to answer for. That's all I know. Bobby got a whole lot to answer for. And blaming Kanye for buying a picture of somebody who is already deceased, like, there's no reason for you to be upset at it. You need to be upset if they get a picture of his bathroom from then. But like I said, he was probably in the same house. Probably some of his paraphernalia got in there. If you zoom in, it's probably some mail with Bobby name on it on the counter or something. Let me look at it again. Let me see. It's a whole bunch of paperwork in there, honey. They look like they was doing taxes in there, reading magazines, smoking crack, smoking Newports, drinking beer. Oh my God, it's a lot of stuff in there. And you see, who is it? Bobby's sister, cousin, auntie, whoever in the mirror. You see her shape you see the flash. She took that picture with her camera phone and held it, honey. She held it. So I don't know. Maybe he's just upset that he didn't get any of the cash. Maybe. You said Ye is dead wrong. Everybody wrong in this situation. Bobby ain't right. Bobby ain't right. Who's right? Who's wrong? So, you know, somebody said in the comments that that Kanye should that somebody should put Kanye the bed that Kanye's mama died on and see how he felt or something, like turnabout is fair play. But who knows? This is too personal for him and not entertainment. That's true. But if it's personal, you shouldn't really, I don't know. He shouldn't speak about it. They were both public figures. We knew what happened. They had a damn reality show before reality shows were reality shows. So everybody knew. Everybody. We watched them in court, on the news in Atlanta. We saw all kind of stuff that Bobby and Whitney did. So when you talk about it's not from public consumption, hell, you should have kept it off TV the first time when y'all was tooting and booting on Bravo. Bravo is the reality show pimp. Bravo been pimping reality shows before reality shows was pimping. B and Bobby Brown, Google it. Get on YouTube and look at some old B and Bobby Brown if you haven't already. That show was great. I mean, if you want to watch a train wreck, that was what B and Bobby Brown was. And to this day, what's hilarious is that it's not is it available to buy? Like, I feel like, there's some, things going on with the estate. Something's going on. Like you can't find the dang, I want to buy the DVDs. I want the set. I want it on Netflix. I want it somewhere because we have to watch it. We need to watch it. We have to be reminded because if we are not reminded of the past, we are bound to forget it. So we need to see this because before some new Bobby and Whitney's pop up. It is on YouTube, but not the entire series, Jazzy Bell. There's a few of them on YouTube, like the pilot and other things like that, but not the entire series. So I have a few minutes. It is 5 o'clock. Well, 10 minutes till. I said I was going to take like 5 calls. I was sitting outside, like, I ain't been tooting and booting, honestly. I haven't, but I'm rubbing my nose because it's itching. Zill said I could take 5 calls today before we got to get on our conference call. So I could take 5 calls and y'all don't be too long-winded because I want to hear what y'all got to say about Bobby and all this slapping he trying to do. Hold on. Yep. Connected. The phone number is the same. It is 347-514-7130, and the PIN number is 548-8351. Again, 347-514-7130, and the PIN number is 548-8351. Y'all might beat me in.
Please enter your PIN number.
He said you'll slap the fire out of Ye if he pulled that shit on your family. Starburst, your family is.
Thank you.
See, sometimes it's like a catch-22 when it's like
the only person in this conference.
A public figure. Like, you can't necessarily monitor what all gets out to the public. Like, think about all the things that think about like Elvis Presley. Who else died? I mean, I'm not thinking about death right now, but I mean, anybody who is a celebrity who have been memorialized and things like that. There's all sorts of things that people sell. Tupac's letters to Madonna. Like, there's a lot of things out there. Caller 1794, you are first on the line.
Hi, Michelle.
Hey, who am I speaking with?
I'm good. How are you? I'm calling from Detroit.
Hey, Detroit. How you doing? What do you think about this?
Please speak in the chat.
You're who? I'm sorry.
Freedom Speech.
Freedom Speech. Hey, Freedom Speaks.
Yeah. Hey. Freedom. Yeah, that's my my whatever you call name. Twitter, not Twitter.
Yeah, YouTube.
My YouTube name. Yeah.
So, what do you think about this Bobby Brown situation?
Okay, I think it's in poor taste. It's not cool, and people always do things, and they call it art or they call it whatever. We know Kanye's not well, and I know Bobby has done his old stuff, but Kanye wouldn't appreciate it if somebody did that shit to him. He wouldn't appreciate it if somebody found the bed, donned his ad on, or they used her picture in the face of low self-esteem and plastic surgery or something. Whatever spin somebody decides to put on it, he wouldn't appreciate it.
That's true.
So he should use that same respect for somebody else. That they could have used they have all kinds of trap drug pictures. You know what I mean? That they could have used the stock images for that particular album cover. That shit was disrespectful. And I hope Bobby Brown slaps his ass to sleep.
Well, there you have it. I told y'all I paid to see that.
That's disrespectful. Yeah, that's not cool. That's not cool. And people always act like they can't see what the problem is until somebody do it to you.
No, I can see what the problem is as it being personal to Bobby Brown. I do see that. But there is an issue of...
It's disrespectful.
Yeah.
That's disrespectful. It's just wrong. When you could have got that same image, you know, I understand they were going for the drug, whatever theme they were going with. You didn't have to use a personal picture of that shit. Wasn't right. That shit wasn't cool. That shit wasn't cool. And I already ain't rocking with Kanye crazy ass. I'm a big Bobby Brown fan or whatever. You know, he's crazy too. But difference is Bobby Brown it might be crazy and wild and a loose cannon, but Kanye ass is dangerous.
Yeah.
He is dangerous to the black community as a whole.
Because Kanye will do anything.
We can contain his crazy, and his crazy don't really affect nobody but him and his life and, you know, his children and his circle. Kanye ass is dangerous to us all.
Okay.
And that shit was disrespectful. And he kick rocks.
Okay.
And I hope somebody do buy a picture of his dead mama, and I hope they use it in the most disrespectful ass way so he can see that it's disrespectful. Now, I ain't gonna go on. Y'all go ahead with the show. I love you, Michelle. And I'm waiting on the master class.
Thank you, freedom of speech. I appreciate you. Bye-bye.
You welcome.
I mean, she was dead on. I mean, I agree with a lot of what you say. I really do. I really do. Caller 8378.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Michelle. This is Dara the Diva.
Who is this? Why I can't hear?
Dara the Diva.
Dara the Diva.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Well, what I want to say about the Kanye situation is I think it's very disrespectful. But my question is, who owned the picture? Was it Bobby?
Well, the sister took the picture. I don't think Bobby owned the picture. And the picture was licensed through, I think, like a photo agency or something. I'm going to Google it. Hold on.
Okay. Well, I think she should sue. Sue Kanye and sue Kim Ash too, because that's her husband. Sue them both.
But I mean, he purchased the rights to use it. So what is he being sued for? And it wasn't Bobby's picture. So who is suing who? For what?
It's court case and it's tacky. Like, come on. It's court case and it's tacky.
They said hold on. Who owned it? Yeah, the state is upset too. But I mean, really, it's nothing they could do. The picture had already been published by the National Enquirer years ago, before she died.
Yeah, but it's tacky though. It's tacky and it's court case. I think. Well, that's just my opinion. I think so.
Yeah, but I mean, well, in Kanye's mind, it's tacky, it's in poor taste, but it's creating a buzz for his artists and it's making y'all pay attention to him. I mean, I think that's what everything is about. That's what this whole Drake beef is about. That's what, I mean, at the end of the day, we looking at Kanye, even though he rocks his Make America Great shirts or his Make America Great hats, and we paying attention to him. Exactly. It's like, you know, before that, you mentioned Kanye, it was like, okay, he crazy, whatever, move on. But now it's like everybody has Kanye's name in his mouth. So whatever he's doing.
He is crazy though.
Yeah, he's definitely.
He is crazy. I think he's trying to get Drake and a Pusha-T beef. I didn't know they was beefing. All of a sudden we know about the porn stars, baby mama, and all this other stuff. This was crazy.
Yeah, he's like an evil genius in my mind. He's like an evil genius. He's like too smart for his own good. But, so
I won't be watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and I won't be purchasing his album. So you got to hit them with their pocket.
Right.
You don't want to see him no more? Hit him with the pocket. That's all. That's all you can do.
Well, Kanye won't return to Earth until somebody reminds him he's black. Like the whole OJ situation. I feel like Kanye is at a situation now where it's like, I'm not black, I'm Kanye. You know what I'm saying? So until.
But my thing is, there's his black family. Okay, his mom barely understand that. With his grandfather, with his grandmother, with his cousins. Like, where's the other black side of the family? That's like the same thing with the Megan girl that got married to the prince. It was only her mom, but where's her? They was talking about her white side, but where's her mom's side of the family? Like, where's the black side? You just get money and you just cut your family off.
I don't know. I mean, who knows? Maybe his wife's family alienated him. You know, Kanye a little touched. We know he a little touched. Maybe he medicated. Maybe there's some things going on we don't know. Maybe Kris Jenner is behind it all. I mean, we don't know. We don't know what's going on with them Kardashians, honey. So there you have it.
It's crazy. The only thing I can say to the people is hit them where it hurts, their pockets. That's all.
Yeah.
Don't support them.
Yeah.
You tired of seeing them? You tired of looking at them? Don't support him. Don't buy his music.
That's true. Well,
he always said he don't care about the black people. He don't care about y'all. So why y'all support him? He don't care. All he cares about is Kim.
When he say that? When he say he didn't care about black people?
Honestly, he don't care about black people. He rolling with Trump and all this other stuff. You know, slavery don't exist and all this other mess. This mother was an educator. He should be ashamed of himself that he should be saying that.
Yeah, you're right.
You know.
You're right. Well, thank you so much for calling.
He didn't say it, but he said it in so many words. And that's all I had to say. Well, thank you, Michelle. Love your show. We're going to keep supporting you, okay?
All right. I appreciate you. Bye-bye. Caller 0274. Thank you, Elizabeth.
Hi. Hi, Michelle. I'm sorry.
Hey, where are you calling from?
Philly.
Philadelphia. Yes.
It was very distasteful. I think Bobby Brown had every right to be upset because when we forgetting is that was his wife. They may not have been married, at the time when he passed, but that still was his wife. So he shared a life for her and his daughter. It's disrespectful to the family because every time you look at their album or something come up about it, they're going to have to relive that moment. And I don't think it's funny at all.
So what do you think the outcome of this situation would be? Because, I mean, he purchased it legally, assuming that he did it from a photo agency or whatnot. The estate of Whitney Houston they've released a statement saying they're disappointed. Bobby has released a statement saying he's going to slap him. Well, I don't know what's going to happen because at this point, they've released
There's nothing they could do. Yeah. Legally, it's nothing they can do because the National Enquirer on the picture. So they can sell it to whoever they want to.
Right.
He should have used discretion. But the thing with Kanye, I don't think it's that he don't care about black people. I think Kanye likes a wow factor with everything he does.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He is definitely an evil genius, and he does things strategically to get people to pay attention. So,
but Pusha-T okayed it.
That's true too.
It was his album. You know what I mean? So he honestly, I think he should be getting some of the blame too.
He should.
You okayed it. You're a grown man.
He should.
Why aren't you taking responsibility for it?
And no one's saying, it's interesting that Bobby didn't say I'm gonna slap Pusha-T. You know what I'm saying?
Because Pusha-T about that life for real. He about that life. He listened to that album. I wouldn't have said it either. But I think it was just in poor taste. Like it was wrong, it was inconsiderate. It's too many people involved that's still here. The fight's still hurting over her.
Yeah.
Because that's how she died. That was it. Yeah. But any other than that, thank you.
All right. Thank you for calling. Bye-bye.
No problem.
That was 3. I got 2 more calls. Caller 2752.
Hey, Michelle. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. You look cute as always.
Oh, thank you. Who am I speaking with? Where are you calling from?
Oh, this is Elizabeth. I'm calling from New York.
Hey, Elizabeth.
And hey, how you doing? I just want to tell you, Kanye is no genius, okay? Kanye is just your old run-of-the-mill coon, regular old self-hating black man. I mean, I listen to his music.
Is that why he got his hair blonde?
I see what he's doing. He ain't no genius. Come on, that's a self-hating black man. And let me tell you, this is the sad thing about it. It is becoming so acceptable in the media to rag on black women. It's just so common now. I mean, and it's even more acceptable for black male entertainers to do so because they're not going to face as much repercussion as or Roseanne. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If they do disrespectful things to Black women, if they call Black women out of their names, call them, ugly monkey, all of the gorillas, man, transgendered, all of the, Black entertainers have been doing this for the past like year and a half or two, really strong. Like it's always been a thing, but like you see an influx of this. This is just another byproduct. What he has done is disrespecting Whitney Houston, a beloved Black singer in our community, very beloved. He is disrespecting her on a whole nother level. And that's just him showing out in his coonish ways. And that's that. There's nothing more to it. Like Yama says, when somebody shows you what they're about, believe them.
I have a question for you. So do you think if it was a picture of, say, Marilyn Monroe's bedroom with pills all over the floor, would there have been more outrage, or would we have washed it out the way we doing now, shrugged it off and been like, oh, it's just a picture, the way some people are shrugging it off? Or would there be more outrage?
No. You know that question already, Michelle. You are a very intelligent woman.
I just wanted to hear your
side. Was that a rhetorical question?
Yes. If it was some white lady, some famous white lady, whether it be Marilyn Monroe, Anna Nicole, as they mentioned in the chat, or someone like that, and we saw a picture of like their bathroom or their bedroom with all these pills and drug paraphernalia, would there be a different type of outrage? Would it be like, you can't do that? Would they have even ran with the picture?
Absolutely. I mean, people would be raising about it. They would be saying, oh my God, how could he? Mm-hmm. It's so disrespectful. I mean, it would have been a big scandal, you know, but because it's Whitney Houston is a Black woman, he's still getting backlash, which he should. But the fact that he would even want to do that,
right? It
shows you where his headspace is. That he has absolutely no respect for Black women, none whatsoever. I mean, does he even know any Black women in real life?
I'm sure he's related to some, but
I have a very low respect and tolerance for people like him. Coons like him are running amok right now. I mean, I don't know what it is. People are getting passes left and right. These rappers are out here disrespecting Black women, and that's all I don't want to take up too much time. That's all I have to say. And he needs to get chin checked. That's another thing. He can't do it. I mean, Whitney's family can't do anything legally, but somebody does need to chin check him. And I predicted, I was telling my friend this the other day, it's going to be before the end of the year, Kanye is going to get a chin check. And he deserves it.
By Bobby, one of his sons.
Bye, Michelle.
Bye. Thank you. All right. Last booty on duty. Come on. 6557.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. This is Andrea.
Hey, Andrea. Where are you calling from?
I am calling from Texas. I have so many feelings about this whole Kanye situation, the whole Pusha-T situation. I really feel like they are really trolling Black people in particular. I feel like Black people are the most reactive when it comes to social media issues.
Yeah.
And the stuff that they're putting out there. Because when you think about Pusha-T and everything he's saying about Drake right now, it's kind of contradictory because this is Kanye. But Kanye is actually the walking example of everything you're talking about Drake, when you're trying to point out about Drake.
Right.
And as far as like putting out Whitney Houston's picture, my whole thing is you have Scott Disick, who is an addict. You got Rob Kardashian locked up in some fucking basement somewhere, who everyone knows is an addict. He even admittedly said he bought Black China drugs. So why don't you use one of them? If it's nothing, if it's just art, you got people right in your household.
Yeah.
That you can use one of their pictures. If you want to exploit something and show something for art, why don't you start with home? Start with yourself.
That's
like,
true.
Kanye is really, really, really bothering me right now. And I'm like, I just wish Black people start reacting to him and people like him. Because right now, it's just a money thing. And he does not care if we don't buy his albums anymore, because we are no longer his fan base.
Yeah.
And he knows that.
He knows it.
He knows that.
So what do you think
And
about
we are the only
Bobby's
ones-
reaction?
I feel like Bobby and the Houstons and the Browns, I feel like they dropped the ball with Whitney Houston and that entire family in so many other ways.
Yeah.
I just feel like at this point, they just need to go ahead and move on because there's going to be stuff that, I mean, they have so much scandal.
And that was
and
my
he will
point
be fighting
behind
for the rest of his life.
Yeah. That was my point behind, because I'm like, Bobby, a lot of people feel like he's at fault, over Bobby Christina's death, that he should have stepped in a lot sooner before, what happened to her happened. So, I mean,
But see, there's so much dissension in their family, in both families, that it's like, y'all need to get together and just be a family and a unit and stop worrying about this entertainment industry, because it's just entertainment and you do not want to have to focus on now Kanye and you miss somebody else in your family.
Right.
You miss the next person. Just let it go.
Right.
Let it go. Let these people be clowns. Let these people be buffoons. I have respect for Bobby Brown. I really like him. Grew up with him. We all grew up with addicts. Why Kanye West is acting like something, that only Whitney Houston has experienced. Like, I just really hate, and I was hearing that Pusha-T's album had nothing to do with the picture.
Right, nothing.
On top of,
But what that did was put everybody's eyes on it. Now we're trying to pay attention to Pusha T's album because of Whitney Houston's picture, which is why I call him an evil genius. Like, at the end of the day, like, he's doing it to the detriment of a lot of people, but at the end, he's getting the result that he wanted at the end of the day. So, And
I think too, what people need to understand, and I know you're in this business, but every time we comment on this stuff, every time we keep going on every social platform, entertainment, bringing it up on TV, they get paid. This is keeping the engine running,
Yep.
So for us, it's like, it's at the point we have to call and talking about it because it's just pissing me off. Like, I'm like, to the point I got Instagram off my phone because I was like, you know what?
Yeah, I had to like tune out Instagram also sometimes. I have to, I keep it for work, but at the end of the day, I can't sit on there like a lot of people do because it gets to be a bit much. But
another thing that I was going to say really quickly is I think that they are getting away with a lot of this because the younger generation is so disconnected to our history right now. I read some of the comments that young Black people are saying in the comments, and I'm like, wow, we are really lost. And it's this younger generation that have no idea what they're talking about. And then they kind of push forward because they're the internet, they're social media. This is the new generation that's all online.
And all they believe is what they see. Is what they see online. So you could tell them anything and they're going to run with it because Kanye said it or because XYZ said it or because they saw a picture of it on Instagram, a Photoshop picture or something. But you're absolutely right.
Yeah, just like the whole thing with Kim Kardashian going to see Trump and everybody's like, well, at least she's doing something. And that pissed me off because I'm like, do y'all think no one is doing anything?
Right.
Do y'all think nobody else is trying? And you're saying that she's using her celebrity to help somebody. Let me tell you something. They're using their celebrity to help themselves. And
exactly.
They are helping people, and they are trying to. This is an all-pro move. It has nothing to do with us.
It was a photo op. It was a chance to raise her social media numbers. That's all it was. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I mean, he's an evil genius, and that family is scary. And I actually was talking to a friend of mine. That I'm scared for Drake. Because I feel like this is a collective effort. And I don't know what's happening right now, but I just don't trust them.
Yeah, Drake was interesting. That's another thought. We need to think about that. But thank you so much.
I don't trust them.
I appreciate you and I appreciate your input. And you are the last caller.
All right, girl.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yes, I feel my 5 phone call quota. I appreciate you guys for calling in. I appreciate you tuning into this limited quickie edition of Top of the Blogs or whatever you want to call it. Again, let me chill in the comments for a second. Hey, Lockhead Boss Lady, I appreciate you so much. If you are coming in late, we were talking about Bobby Brown and his reaction to Kanye purchasing the Whitney photo, and he made a few comments on in an interview recently and said that he wanted to slap Kanye. And I said I would pay for a front row seat. So if you haven't already, like this video, like it. It's 367 people in here. I can't believe y'all be stingy with these free likes. I ain't asking you to pay for a like. I ain't asking you to pay for a click. Only thing I'm asking you for is to like the video, like the content. If you like what we're talking about, I will definitely be back. I love doing these little quick bits when I drop something on the site and coming over here and talking to y'all about it and then headed back over to the site to work some more. So it gives me a chance to unwind for, you know, a few minutes, at least 35 minutes and 36 seconds today. So again, thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed, please do that. If you haven't visited the Facebook group, what is it called? The A Squad. Please join in on the A Squad. Share with us some of the stories. Shout out to Lucinda, who sent me over the Bobby Brown post to talk about. I appreciate you as well. And thank you, Squad. Again, thank you, Zills, for moderating. And I will see y'all later. I'll come on for a little bit longer time later today. And congratulations, Zills, on your 100 people. See you later. Bye.